Hello again. Talking with Chipotle in a case study. Everything was going great. They were the darling of the stock market industry. They were doing very, very well on the S&P, and everything was going great until it wasn't. So the bad part, E. coli broke out. E. coli 026 broke out in October. 53 people in 9 states contracted this. Again, in August, 234 of the norovirus in California. 64 folks were deathly ill in Minnesota. 140 Boston College students were sick, and they never did find out where this was coming from. Their supply chain is so immense and so great that they didn't find out where it's coming from. Now, food with integrity was supposed to mean they had a personal relationship with every supplier, and they were using locally grown stuff, and that's what they were advertising, that they only used locally grown. However, that's only about 10%, so they could not tell where this E. coli came from. So their supply chain was way out of order. Also, they had a sick worker in the kitchen who presented the norovirus into the foods, and Chipotle management did not send this sick person home. So there's another part of Chipotle's management system that is failing. 3 pathogens and 5 outbreaks happened just in 2015 and 2016 alone. So they definitely were tainted with their slogan of food with integrity. So, and their stocks were hit hard. They were 30% down from this time last year. So what they decided to do, of course, is shut down all the stores and start a massive cleanup and try to handle it as best they could. However, they put Chipotle has always been kind of smug on their branding, and it worked for them. They're targeting millennials, most that care about what they put in their body and how they eat and brand recognition. They care about those things. So Chipotle is, in answer to all of this, are going to bring the food preparation into a large kitchen centers, just like the rest of the fast food industry. They're bringing it out of the kitchen where their trained associates were chopping chicken, and that was one of their big sales. Now they're going to put it in this mass kitchen area, just like the other fast food restaurants. And Taco Bell was one of the main competitors against Chipotle because they have a very upscale brand of burritos now too. And Chipotle's CEO said, well, how can you have grilled chicken when you don't own a grill? So it was very pointing, and he had a great point. However, now they are suffering and saying they're going to do just exactly the same thing as Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Wendy's, and have this centrally located kitchen where most things are made together. So the Chipotle is struggling a little bit now because of the bad press. Another bad thing that got out to social media and the millennials that they're targeting was someone put it on the door that sorry, we're closed, but the universe will be restored very shortly. That did not go over well with the people that was deathly sick from this outbreak. A lot of them were in the hospital, and for them to make a statement like that was very bad PR. So they're struggling there too. So class, please answer some questions. Discuss this before the deadline, let's say Friday at 12 o'clock. I would like for these questions to be up and discussed about it. Please reply to 2 or more of the students too. First off, what happened to their food with integrity? Why do you think all these fresh ingredients was starting to carry E. coli and the breakouts? And next, do you still think it's quality food? How do you feel about Chipotle after all this had happened? Did they handle the outbreak correctly? Did they do everything they should have when the outbreaks happened? And also, why don't they mention that they big partners of them is McDonald's? Why do you think they don't mention that at all? They also only put out the suppliers that they want you to see, like the wonderful pig farm family on the pictures of all their pigs are running around and happy in fields, and they only tout that, but yet they're using the same farming techniques as many of the other giants too. Please comment on that too, class, and discuss it a little bit. So thank you, and join me for my next video too. Thank you.